down another set of hits in a row.
You're in my head like dum dum da 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 dum dum da da.
We play the hottest hits, so hot it melts your speakers. Magic 102.9 ABBA.
Hello and welcome to Secrets and Truths of the Kingdom of God. Pastor Banky is teaching the principles of life established in the power of the Lord Jesus Christ, whose kingdom indeed reigns over all. Relax and listen, and you'll be blessed by this message.
We are creations of purpose. God made us for a reason. We are not born by accident. We are not here because some molecules missed their way, hit themselves, and suddenly formed a living creature. Don't believe all those lies that science tries to pass across to you. Even they don't believe it. Every theory of evolution disobeys the laws of science. That is, if engineering was done based on those laws, every house will collapse. Do you get my point? If architecture is done based on the laws that they said formed things by chance, nothing will work. You will never find an engineer designing something and hoping that peradventure one molecule will jam each other and the car will move. No. He designs it so that the car will move. It's deliberate, it's purposeful. There are laws governing it. Yet they go backwards and tell us everything started by chance. How come your car never started by chance? By calculations. This is not, it's not because I'm religious, not because I believe in God, but based upon what people have calculated. Life, it's impossible by chance. One man I like to quote is not even a Christian. The man is a professor of astrophysics, and he was in Cambridge then. And the man sat down and showed mathematically that life could not, there's no chance of life starting by accident. And yet he doesn't believe in God. He's a Buddhist. He said it is easier. He was trying to explain something. Let us assume that we all went to National Stadium to go and watch Nigeria play a friendly. And then we just enter, all of us, we fill all the seats. And then they start checking, and they find out that we sat in perfect alphabetical order of our names. He said, that's what we are talking about. He said, not in one game, and it happens in 10 consecutive games. He said, you know the order or probability I am talking about. That's how the man explained it in a court. And he was testifying before a judge, trying to explain that creationism is as valid a science as evolution. That evolution makes less sense than creationism. The man says scientifically, it makes no sense. Yet men hold on to these things. Why? It's simple. The alternative is to believe in God. And God tells you, you can't marry that man. You are a man. Are you getting my point? Yeah, because God talks to such things, people like to deny him. That's the problem with believing in God. Believing in God creates a problem for you. You can't covet your neighbor's goods. There is a God. You can't steal. There is a God. So to be able to do all of those things, you first have to say there is no God. Look, that's what all these arguments, that's all it's about. There's nothing else. Because once you say there is God, suddenly he tells you who you can marry, who you can't marry. He tells you where you can go, where you can't go. The knowledge of God constrains you. So when men don't like constraints, they first cast away the knowledge of God. Then they are free. The only problem is that they now discover that boundaries are essential to life. That once you find freedom, you start looking for restrictions. Because without boundaries, life makes no sense. Why am I saying all of these things? The fact is that we are creations of purpose. It's just common sense. One just needs to think and say, there must be a reason why I'm here. And that's what we're talking about. That's what we've been looking at. We looked at the life of Adam, that except we realize that purpose, we will know something is missing, even if we don't know exactly what it is. And that just like Adam recognized Eve when he saw Eve, in the same manner, when we walk into God's purpose for our lives, we will recognize it. It will bring us satisfaction. It will bring us joy. Jesus said, my satisfaction comes from doing the will of him that sent me and from finishing his work. Eve was made specifically for Adam. No matter how she felt, she had to go with Adam. Why? God said, it is not good for Adam to be alone. She had to go according to the purpose of her life. And that's what we're talking about. Each one of us was made like that. It's not just a story about marriage, it's a story about life. When God said, Banky, you will be born, This is the idea. After I grew up, I should ask, why? Where is my, in quote, Adam? Who am I supposed to help? How am I supposed to help? How do I help people around me? How do I serve God's purpose so that what God said was not good can become good? So every time God brings into this earth is to correct something that's not good. That is the way about it. There is something that's not good. So he said, God, what is it that is not good that I'm supposed to correct? People make the mistake, think that God said, okay, where is it that life is sweet? Let me go and enjoy. God said, no. I said, something is not good. That's why I brought you into being. It's not as if, oh, and now I've been brought into being. Say, Eve will now enter the garden. And say, Adam, where's the bed you made? Didn't you know I was coming? Adam will say to Eve, listen, my life was hard enough before you were made. Don't complicate it. What should Eve have said? Eve will come and say, what can we do to make life easier here? Not to stand and say, if God not tell you I was coming, you should have prepared a nest. As a good husband, you prepare a nest for your wife to come into. A real Eve, as soon as she sees Adam, say, Adam, I heard there's work. Where do we start? Adam will say, good, help me hold that. Let me go to the other end and pull it. Please hold it tight, because while I was alone, I tried to create this house, it did not work. So Eve won't come and say, Adam, you should be able to take care of me. Don't you know I'm precious? Those worldly. Become a project. My life was hard enough before you came. The Lord is good. Now, why am I saying that? That's how we approach life. We don't look and say, Nigeria, where is the cheap fuel you provided for me? Where is the constant power you made for me? Where are the good roads? You did not know an important man like me is coming. If you can't find it, I'm going to America. If Nigeria is your husband, in quotes, Adam and Eve, you say, Nigeria, so how can I help you? So Nigeria says to you, there are not enough jobs to go around. Create some. Say, fine. How do we start? You go around and say, oh, a lot of farm produce around here. Let's create a company that processes these things. That way, we are solving problems. And that's our mentality. Now, we've been looking at that. So, we all have gifts. Paul said, we all have a grace according to the measure of the gift of Christ. Okay, let's read Psalm 139. Let's really read it. Verse 13. He said, for you, Lord, he was speaking, he said, for you formed my inward parts. You wove me in my mother's womb. I will give thanks to you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, and my soul knows it very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret and skillfully wrought in the depths of the earth. He said in verse 16, your eyes have seen my unformed substance, and in your book were all written, the days that were ordained for me, when as yet there was not one of them. Now, this is just to remind us of something, that we were made, we did not appear by chance. God formed us, and when he was doing that, there was a purpose in his heart. I always like to give myself as an example. God said, you have to be a Nigerian. You have to be black. And what is the reason? One of the reasons is that there is a kind of message you need to preach for me. If you are not like this, you can't say it, people won't listen to you. If I tell a white man to preach some of the things you will need to preach, they will lynch him. Because they will accuse him of racism, bigotry, discrimination, and all kinds of things. But I'll put those words in your mouth, and people will accept. Are you getting my point? Those are the examples, all right? So you'll be born in a particular place. Jesus, where he was born, was not an accident. That place was prophesied ahead of time. We knew he would come from that particular place. So in the same manner, that's how it is with you, and that is how it is with me.
This program is a production of Kingdom Word Ministries. To contact us, please call this number 080-7711-8777. Send us a mail at radiosermons@gmail.com. More information about the ministry with loads of free messages are available from our website kwm.com.ng. Remember that this program airs on this station same time on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Please join us again next time, and until then, may the Lord be with you.
Wherever you are, whatever you do, let Magic FM 102.9 Abia State connect you with your magic. The best radio station is Magic FM. We bring and keep you up to date. Magic FM. Magic 102.9 Aba. Magic FM. We bring and give you all you need. Oh, music, sports, weather, news, everything. We are the best. We don't spread. Magic, magic, magic FM.
I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants to press the magic, magic, magic. Oh, I got the magic in me.
Set, no substitute.
Ndị be anyị na bọla chie.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o, ṣé dáadáa la jí?
Ndị toika emesiere o.
Ina kwanan ku an tashi lafiya sannun ku fa.
Mamman jọkwanụ.
Unu kao, unu mau.
Ịgba ama o. Unu fọtụla ekwa.
Ndị be anyị na-asala chi o.
Sọngọ iya. Nete anụ na ekwa nọ.
Wado, urobo wado.
Ndị ka anyị maazị nọ, ka akwanụ nka.
Introducing IYKEDGEE in the building. 102.9. Good morning. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go.
You don't play your music and I won't call the police.
And it's now.
Something for everyone.
Stand by for action.
Oh, ho, here we go. Here we go. That's back in 1977. That's 45 years in time this morning. And the Bee Gees. You remember that? Staying alive. It's all about survival, my brothers and sisters. Survival to me today is my revenge. Survival is my revenge today. And success along the line is my only hope. Yeah. To stay alive, I think we all need a hug in the morning. We need a hug, we need a smile every single day to stay up and alive. And with 17 days to Christmas morning, we're going all out with everything we got in us because God truly has guaranteed the increase. God has guaranteed the increase and going to multiply what's left. So, don't sleep on it as you keep struggling to stay alive. With thanks to the Bee Gees this morning for the adrenaline rush. Yeah, I love Staying Alive, 1977 single from their Saturday Night Fever album. Well, what you got it going is a magic morning. Survival can be summed up in 3 words. Survival can be summed up in 3 words. Never give up. It's the old school breakfast morning. I'm glad you tuned in. And it's simply a love thing. Yeah, it's my day. I'm IYKEDGEE, and this is Intro Magic Morning. Move it. Make room, make room, make room, make room. And it's slowing down, not slowing down. It's a love thing. It's a groove thing. It's your thing, your breakfast. It's all about you. That's all right. You're getting it off straight at 6:09 right here. Well, congratulations, Africa. And yeah, Moroccans, the Africans, I think is a victory for all Africans, for our great continent indeed yesterday, right? We're surprised at what actually happened. And to me, I say Portugal should get ready for what's coming this weekend, the quarterfinals. You watch the game, get Morocco and the victory. over Spain. You don't end it in penalties and all that. That goalkeeper, is Superman, of course. He got it going right. That's good. Well, sure, we can check out our page right now and predict something big. We're giving out a massive big hit prize on that. Yes, sir. Well, congratulations, of course, to Portugal. They almost drowned. They drowned their opponent, Switzerland, last night. Quite interesting. Well, top on our trend this morning. You heard the story yesterday. I don't know how you're going to manage with all the money you got stocked somewhere. CBN has ordered deposit money banks and other financial institutions to ensure that the weekly over-the-counter cash withdrawals from individuals and corporate entities do not exceed 100,000 and 500,000 respectively. 100K and 500,000 for corporate entities and private individuals with nothing more than 100,000. That's the next law, but just to be January. This takes effect nationwide from January 9th. Today is 7th December. From January 9th, 2023. Brace up to that. And not just that, it's going to be from January 9th, of course, the maximum daily cash withdrawal via POS terminal will be 20,000 maximum per day. Maximum ATM daily withdrawal will be 20,000 too. And you know, when you say, I need 1,000 naira notes, no. 200 naira now is going to be the highest ATM denomination and all that. Check that update at 6:45 this morning. Yeah, we'll bring you up. But what you want to know your perspective, you can leave your comments just on that page right now as we move. And the outside again, we had 5 people. 5 people were on Monday arraigned in River State, Port Harcourt, River State, for allegedly raping an 11-year-old girl. 5. And even gets worse. Not just that 5 old people from nowhere. The suspects included the girl's stepfather, her school class teacher, and her, a pastor, her own pastor, or self-acclaimed pastor, if you more call her that. And 2 area boys joined in the parade. All 5 had, at different times, sexually abused her since the age of 6. At different times. This is a true cry for justice, my brothers and sisters, right here. If you are to be the magistrate, yeah, and it's judgment day today, the 7th of December, we want to know your verdict. We sure, right? Yeah, it's going to be generally clear in Aba today to get ready. More sunshine, 0% chance of rain, of course. Looking good, right? I'm loving it. I don't just like it. The magic morning. Let's go. I'm loving it. Drive it like it's your birthday morning today. Samuel, I'm loving it. It's what you see. You sure can hear on a visual platform, on a Facebook platform, what you see and what you feel, what's it way in your heart. Here's the way we go. That's right, it's 6:17 right here. Wednesday morning is the halfway mark to another rollicking great weekend, loading in December. 17 days to Christmas. You like what you do for a living? Get to it. Never give up. And good luck to you as you move. Well, sure, let's check it out, people. I need all the reach out to me if you can. Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Where are all these? What else is left? I need to knock you off your feet this morning. Yeah, look at what you got here. It's part of the old school thing. And the drum man is gonna bang it up and let it all begin. All you need to do is to jump online. All our social platforms right now on our Facebook.com/MagicFMNG. Leave your word for your friend. I'm always on standby. And listen, I can't wait to read you. Yeah. We're streaming on our YouTube at Magic FM NG. And of course, on Twitter, we're also streaming on Twitter at Magic FM Abba. The show, our website, the streaming is ongoing on our website, magicfm.ng. That's a beautiful thing, right? And a WhatsApp line in case you want to connect with me. Yes, on 0907 677. Yes, remain blessed. God bless you. We'll get to that. But keep listening. Also, Francis is somewhere in Enugu State is watching live. I'm glad you're up with us. God bless your heart, okay? Ono Ike, good morning, friend. And all well from Ndolumbe. Wonderful people. It is your breakfast. Gonna make it happen. Hit me up on the phone lines if you can. All lines already green. Hope it's you. We're sure. Numbers on 0809. Yeah, 666-1029. Yes, I'm in the building. Where are you?
I'm a man. Happy New Year, man.
Are you calling from heaven this morning? What's your location?
Yes, this is me, Gatuso from Portland.
Oh, sure.
Gatuso from Portland.
Okay, more power to the people of this morning. Tuso, what do you have for me? Good morning to you.
I wish you long life and prosperity.
Ooh, thank you.
And good citizen as a human being.
Look at that.
So that I wish you, sir.
Yeah, it's very generous of you. I appreciate you. God bless you too. Thank you, Tuso. Have a nice day.
I'm in the building.
I'm in the building, right? You're on track. Yeah, who's this? Good morning. It's I lost you, right? You're gonna hit me back quickly and make it happen. Yeah, no, Ike, it's midweek and happy midweek too. And get ready for the money, and you're working hard for that money. Keep sweating for that sweet, and he goes. One more shot. Are you there? Well, sure, Johnson did some crazy things right here. Hey, Johnson, if you're listening, I need you right now in this live studio. Come and get the phone lines up. Let's touch some things that are really not working out yet, right? Well, sure, that's the way it is. The fastest way, of course, is to hit the platform, the social platform, and get into it. Yeah. Identify yourself. Whoa.
The man said from God, hear from God, I walk from God. Okay. The man of the hour. Imagine love without magic. Magic carries. I tell you walk around the spread around. Oh, yes, easy. The woman, when you did the woman who does it. Oh, get better than anything. Super city Kobe. Oh, that can't go.
O nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ị hụrụ ụmụ anụmanụ n'anya maka na ị nọ n'ihe dịka chi si kee ya ihe dịka chi si kee ya nọrọkwa n'ime gị kwụsị ahụ gị chọrọ milk jupụtara n'ịdị mma nke ihe na-edozi ahụ iji kwalite otu isi ebi ndụ milk ahụ bụ Coast Milk n'ihi ya gaa n'ihu kporie dị mma nke ihe na-edozi ahụ jupụtara n'ime Coast Milk taa.
Coast Milk, it's in our nature.
Awala mwisi.
Awisi. Ewa! Hey! Oge na gbakwa so. kịta o nwere ihe ndị dị mkpa ahụ nwa gị chọrọ karịa mmiri ara. Oge eruola maka inye ya nri ndị agwakọtara agwakọ iji nyere mmiri ara aka. Nye nwa gị nri ndị agwakọrọ agwakọ. Ọ bụrụgodu otu n'ime nri ise ndị a: akwa, azụ maọbụ anụ, mkpụrụ osisi maọbụ akwụkwọ nri, mmanụ, agwa, ahụekere, soya maọbụ millet, osikapa, poteto, ọka maọbụ ji. Ụmụaka site n'ọnwa 6 chọrọ ihe ndị a na nri ha ọbụla ka ahụ ha nwee ike dị iche. Ozi a si n'aka ndị Nri Project na ụlọ ọrụ ministri etiti na-ahụ maka ahụike.
You can have it hot, big chocolate. You can have it cold, big chocolate. You can have it at home, at school, at work, or when you hit the road. It doesn't matter who you are, grown up or a kid. Enjoy the chocolate to goodness every day because you need to reach your peak. Everybody needs nourishing goodness. You can never have enough, it's true. Taste the nourishment you can enjoy. Big chocolate it is. Kids, grown-ups, it doesn't matter. Have a rich cup of peak chocolate anytime and enjoy the delicious nourishment of chocolatey goodness. Big chocolate it is. Peak. Reach for your peak.
All out to the season of fall. Hope rising, cherish the season, relish the nourishment. Hollandia, celebrate the season's goodness. Hollandia, celebrate the season's goodness.
Share Hollandia goodness this season.
The next family to perform is the Johnson's family.
I'm breaking all limits.
I turn challenges into opportunities.
Biovit Vitamin B Complex is an ideal daily supplement for the family. Manufactured with vitamin B1, B2, and B6. Biovit supports development of the infant and helps boost energy for pregnant women. For a healthier and happier family, take Biovit.
Biovit Vitamin B Complex. Strength for active family. Produced by Daily Need Industries. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
You know sabi ball. You wait till you sabi. On a club where they play like chicken where the cutting head come out.
If not so easy, why you self no join them play?
Homie, I be player. Now waiting I sabi so now they used to play for Bet Bonanza while they take cash out.
You know me now?
Yes, carry all the banter, all the sabi ball, come play for Bet Bonanza. Make you for fit cash out one time.
Be a player with Bet Bonanza. Play online or in shops. BetBonanza.com.
Austin, my God,
my brother.
See as customers full your shop remain. No be the same time me and you open shop.
Oh boy, I beg. Cut soap for me now. Cut soap, ke? My soap na Grobiz o.
Grobiz? Na name of soap be that?
Grobiz na package from Keystone Bank where they support small businesses them to grow.
How now?
Grobiz go sama you with better business and financial advice. Business loan, we get low interest rate them. Plus, you go get free pass to their free SME Academy. Zero maintenance fee and boku like that.
Na better soap be this Grobiz o.
Where you dey rush go?
I dey go get my own Grobiz account from Keystone Bank to make my own business begin grow.
Visit the nearest Keystone Bank to get started. Keystone Bank, we grow together.
Abigail, now wetin dey sweet your belle like this o?
You never hear say wahala no dey again to take get original Fair and White cosmetics for market?
I don download the gist tey. Just buy any Fair and White cosmetic wey you like, scratch the shine corner wey dey on top the pack, come test the pin number to 38353 and instant dem go knack you confirmation say na original.
And that's na the correct style wey Fair and White cosmetics people dey take protect their customer.
No forget say Fair and White cosmetics na correct for senior babes and mama dem wey sabi take care of dem body with better quality cosmetics.
Fair and White original, gold, so white, exclusive with vitamin C and others dey.
Fair and White cosmetics na your correct beauty partner.
My brothers, I greet you. Ha! Uche, have you lost respect for tradition? How can you reach for the garden egg when there are elders who have not been served?
Brother, is it not just garden egg? Just garden egg, you say?
Being the head of the family is no easy task. It's in moments like this I turn to my Dubik malt, made with the respect and honor for tradition we all hold dear. Dubik malt is a drink for any moment.
Dubik malt, crown the moment.
Hustle today, bubble tomorrow. Oh, they don't be today, borrow. Now we plan micro pension, oh, they sorrow. That was every follow. Oh, they go still bring money. Your baby go still calling honey. No pension, who talk say pepe, no go rest, oh. Pepe, where mama sell today. Now you go still talk to still tomorrow. Everywhere you put your funds, go soft. Tomorrow, no tension, you go soft. You don't put micro pension, you go soft. Your funds go do the one, you go soft. Hustler, wake up, plans, eh. Tomorrow to go soft, 90 you still the ball. Why you say for tomorrow?
My people, by putting something away for tomorrow with micro pension plan, we can take care of ourselves today and tomorrow.
Visit a pension fund administrator of your choice or their agent to sign up for a micro pension plan and enjoy additional benefits. This message is brought to you by the National Pension Commission, PENCOM, and the Pension Fund Operators Association of Nigeria, PENOP.
You don't put micro pension.
The season of giving, it don't show again. The season to bring better for you again. Time for celebration, time for jollification. No, the boat go full and you go belly full. Cause golden money can go for you. From golden money. Good times will come again with golden money. Good times will come. There's nourishment for the family.
Every 800-gram pack of Golden More you buy this season, they come with 10% extra free. That now more value and more nutrition for the same price. Offer valid while stock lasts. Nestle. Good food, good life.
Ụlọ akụ ala anyị bụ Central Bank of Nigeria ekwusala maka mgbanwe ego narị naira abụọ, narị naira ise na otu puku naira malite n'ụbọchị 15 n'ọnwa Disemba nke afọ a. N'ịgakọ ntụziaka, ụlọ akụ Fidelity nwere mmasị gwa ndị kọstọma ha ka ha kwụnye ego ochie ha niile na Fidelity Bank ọbụla dịdebere ha nso tupu ụbọchị 31 n'ọnwa Jenụwarị nke afọ na-abịa n'iru. N'ihi nke a, ngalaba ụlọ akụ anyị niile ga-emepe ohe malite n'elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ wee ruo elekere 6 nke mgbede n'izu ụka ọbụla, ebe nkwụnye ego nke ụbọchị Satọde ọbụla ga-ehibe isi n'elekere 10 nke ụtụtụ ruo n'elekere 4 nke mgbede. Ego ọbụla ga-ewepụ na nkwụnye ego n'ụlọ akụ bụ nke a kwụsịrị site na ntụziaka CBN na-enye aka maka nkwụnye ego ochie. N'otu aka ahụ, ego a na-ana maka mwepụta ego akwụkwọ naira ka ga-adị ire. Maka ajụjụ, degara anyị email na true.serve@fidelitybank.ng. Ị nwekwara ike kpọọ ọnụọgụgụ ekwentị 07003085489. Daalụ na ịbụ ndị nke anyị. Anyị bụ Fidelity.
We are Fidelity. We keep our word.
It's the time of the year. Come, let's chill together. Pop Chivita, make we jolly. All over Nigeria, anywhere you day. Share Chivita with your family and friends. Enjoy this Christmas. Oh, oh, oh. Let's celebrate with Chivita. Oh, yeah.
Everyone has a Chivita this season. What's your Chivita?
My love, you on that for Mama room?
Hey, shh. Mama don't urinate since last night.
Oh yeah, fast. Make we no waste time. Go get Dr. Brown's adult diapers.
Adults, they get nappy?
Sure. Incontinence, my love. It be problem for elderly people or people wey get sickness for body. When person no fit hold in urine or e dey poop for body, e no suppose dey cause shame. No worry. Dr. Brown's adult diapers dey affordable.
Say you no go dey leak so?
Dr. Brown's adult diapers dey stretchable, so e go fit easy for anybody wey be adult.
My love, make I go get this Dr. Brown's adult diapers and make we for take arrange Mama sharp.
Dr. Brown's adult diapers are high-quality adult diapers with a special wetness indicator along with our unique ultra-leak guard technology to prevent leakages, simply because Dr. Brown cares.
Oh, now don ready? We don carry even another gidigba phone come for inside the Eagle family. This na Samsung Galaxy A04 and A04e. The Eagle series get 3 different models: A04, A04s, and A04e, and it still get 50 megapixel camera like the A04s. And within 30 minutes, fiam, e don charge up to 50%. And na so the camera sharp so tey you no need filter sef. That no be all o, because the work wey dey do na silence. Enjoy phone memory upgrade inside A04. A04E and follow repair your screen for shikini 12,500 naira. Get your Samsung A04, A04S and A04E for the Samsung authorized store we near you. Hurry now while stock lasts.
Aba Power abịala ọzọ iwetara ndị ahịa ha niile ozi ọma dịka ọ na-echu anyị ụra ime ka ihe dịrị ndị be anyị mma. Aba Power akpọtara ndị a na-akpọ Holy Metering Limited n'usoro MAP nke ndị na-ahụ maka ọkụ latrik bụ Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission guzobere maka ikesa mita nye ndị ahịa Aba Power niile. N'ịgbaso usoro eji ekesa mita, ndị na-amụ ọkụ ga-akwụ ụgwọ mita ha. Ị nwere ohere ịkwụ ụgwọ mita gị na nkebi ma ọ bụ ịkwụcha ya n'otu mgbe n'ime ọnwa 6. Ụgwọ niile ị kwụrụ ka a ga-akwụghachi gị n'ime afọ 3 site n'inye gị ọkụ latrik n'efu. Maka nkọwa ndị ọzọ, anyị na-akpọku ndị ahịa anyị niile ndị nwere meta na ndị na-enweghị ka ha jee deba aha site na www.abapower.com ma ọ bụ gaa n'ụlọ ọrụ Aba Power dị gị nso ma ọ bụkwanụ kpọọ ekwentị 0700222766937 0700222766937. Gaa ugbu a kwụọ ụgwọ meta ma nweta uru dị n'ime ego gị. Akwụkwọ na onye ọbụla ego n'aka ka ị wee gbanarị ndị osochi egbu. Aba Power, nke a bụ nke anyị.
Ovaltine 3-in-1. Smart choice for smart kids.
Dabbo na the first and ogbonge herbal toothpaste. E get ingredients like lemon, mint, ginger, and basil wey dey make our teeth kakaraka.
Madam Rose, na true you talk o. Dabbo na the cocoa herbal punch wey get plenty natural herbs. Dabbo, the cocoa choice for my family.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
Reason this matter. Think of Ogbonge football with the greatest them. You fit enjoy Qatar 2022 games in Pidgin, Igbo, Yoruba and Hausa. This jolly now for everybody.
Now so, it's now World Football Yakata. Sharp, sharp. Go get your Go TV decoder. Go tenner. Plus 1 month jolly for 4,900 naira today. Jolly Yakata.
This festive season, we're spending less time on the gram and more time with our grands and fam. We're binging less on screen time and more on the face-to-face time.
So nice of you to join us.
Why watch the clock tick-tock when you can get lost in each other's instant stories? Let's comment and subscribe to each other's real-life moments, fill our feed with real food, and share the things that we like over a glass of Coke. Because Christmas is special when we share it. Coca-Cola.
When I finish downloading this show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN for me. With MTN for me, you will get 100% data bonus and discounted data bundles just like that. What are you waiting for? Dial *121# to get started with MTN for me.
Decider. What a goal from the boy wonder.
Mavis, this your son will be a football star. When does he train? What time does he even wake up?
Breakfast time.
Eh?
No. He wakes up earlier, but when I give him Milo with breakfast, that's when I see that the champion in him is awake.
Don't just wake up your child. Wake up the champion in him. Let Milo Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa help wake up the champion in your child and get 50 grams free in every 400 grams bag you buy. Hurry! Grab yours now.
What? How did I do? You did great. My little boy has talent, so I support him by taking him to auditions.
Your son did great.
Helping with his script. Bow down to my flaming sword. Great job. For nourishment, I give him Twisco.
Mom, I got the role.
Now, it's my turn to be proud of him.
Give your kids Twisco to support their big dreams.
Twisco, power your dream.
Delicious taste and a great aroma. Organa mama
Introducing the new Onga Jollof Seasoning Powder. It's the new Jollof Taste Maker, made to give your jollof rice that rich jollof rice taste and aroma that's really hard to resist.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Big protein breakfast. Ya bụ ihe nzuzo ahụ. Otu nne m si eteta ọsịsọ kwadoro anyị n'ụtụtụ ma gawa ọrụ. Otu a ka nna m si arụkarị ọrụ abalị. Etitakwa n'oge buga m ụlọ akwụkwọ alọta ike anaghị agụ ha egwusam egwu maka na ha enweghị ike ịpụ na-erighị Peak Protein Breakfast.
Jiri Peak Breakfast nke protein dị na ya bido ụbọchị gị oge ọbụla iji nọrọ n'egwu.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Convocation, convocation, convocation. Members of the Church of Christ and friends are cordially invited to the 15th Annual Lectureship, Convocation and Matriculation Ceremonies of the Institute of Arts and Theological Studies, NIATS, Ntia Onechangwa. Date, Thursday 8th to Saturday 10th December 2022. Venue, college premises behind Nigerian Christian Hospital, Kilometer 18 Ikotekbene Road, Aba. Time, 9 a.m. daily. Come and be edified. Signed, Management.
From a humble beginning, a man whose records have remained unmatched. That man is Carlo Ijoma Uke, a man who loves his people. Carlo Ijoma Uke is the man fully prepared to take Abia State to the next level. Carlo Ijoma Uke will serve Abians, both indigent, non-indigent, and Abians in the diaspora. Vote for Carlo Ijoma Uke as governor of Abia State in 2023. Under the platform of the National Rescue Movement, NRM, Party Manang, for a new Abia of our dream. Ijoma Ndi Abia 2023. NRM, Party Manang, Rescue Abia.
This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through.
A call to glory. Dikala. As the family of Omeni Ubale announces the passing on to glory of their beloved father, husband, brother, uncle, and grandfather, Right Honorable Chief Elder Elijah Omenihu Ubale, Uncle Ome, the father to High Chief Victor Omenihu, Chairman, First Victor Shipping and Logistics, and Chairman, Victor Omenihu Foundation. Burial arrangement, Thursday, 8 December 2022, 7 p.m. till dawn. Christian Wake at his residence, Isiala Itu Autonomous Community, Obingwa Local Government Area, Abia State. Friday, 9th December 2022, 8 a.m. Body leaves SDA Mortuary to his hometown, 10 a.m. Funeral service by SDA Church, Itupa Districts at Isiali Itu Autonomous Community Primary School Field, Obingwa Local Government Area. Saturday, 10th December 2022, 10 a.m. Thanksgiving services at SDA Church, Itupa Districts. Uncle Ome is survived by his wife, 7 children, 1 son-in-law, 3 daughters-in-laws, and 14 grandchildren. Among them is Mr. Chibiko Melihu, Tibite Fried Services, Ezumo Krobia 1. Uncle Ome, may your beloved soul rest in the bosom of Almighty God. Signed, Prince Okechukwu Omenihu, son for the family.
And I can't feel at home.
All beneficiaries of Professor Gregory Ibe Free Medical Outreach who were diagnosed with complicated conditions requiring surgery are hereby invited to meet with the surgical team for final screening that will lead to confirmation of dates and venues proposed for their respective surgeries as follows. Wednesday, 7th December 2022, affected beneficiaries from Abia North Senatorial Zone. Thursday, 8th December, affected beneficiaries from Abia Central Senatorial Zone. Friday, 9th December, affected beneficiaries from Abia South Senatorial Zone. Venue for the screening is Professor Gregory Ibe Campaign Headquarters at Okpara Square Event Center, Omuahia, while time is 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Please note that the screening exercise is only for patients who benefited from the first phase of the medical outreach held between August and November 2022 and were subsequently referred for surgery with identifying card numbers. Please be properly guided. Signed, Dr. Ojum Ogu, Coordinator. Do you know you can write your IELTS test in Aba? IDP British Council, in partnership with Eagleview Education Center, anchors IELTS International English Language Testing System. Test in proficiency in use of English language in Aba once every month. Locate us at Abai Girls Secondary School, Aboweri Road, or call 0818 852 2363. Again, 0818 852 2363, or call 0811 524 0183. Again, 0811 524 0183. IELTS opens the door of opportunity to every work or study in foreign countries like the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, and many more. Reach out today and make your dream come true. The following programs are available and affordable at Further Studies Department, Evangel Seminary of Omwon Aba, NTI Pre-NCE and NCE courses, weekend options, remedial program for core O-level subjects, literacy classes for foundation in English language and mathematics, phonetics and essay writing skills, JAM CBT training and preparation for foreign exams such as TOEFL, IELTS, GMAT, SAT, etc. 3 months computer literacy certificated program. Hurry now and register at Evangel Seminary Aba. Text or call for further inquiries 0803 647 3960, 0806 800 7322, 0806 818 7847, 0813 887-4111, 0902-961-3472. Signed, Management. Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministries, Southeast Region 2, 300 Clifford Road, Aba, Abia State, presents 2 days Night of Deliverance. Theme, I Need a Change. Date, Thursday 8th to Saturday 10th December 2022. Time 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. daily. Venue, Church Auditorium. Ministering, Anointed Men of God, Sheun E. Atanda, Regional Overseer, and Dr. D.K. Olukoya, General Overseer. Come and receive divine change from any type of problems you are facing. Jesus is Lord.
Here comes the break of a new dawn. Dr. Okeze Victor Ikpazo is the man, the PDP candidate, Abia South Senatorial Zone, in the 2023 election. He has the capacity to represent his people at the red chamber. Therefore, we deliver not by his power but by the special grace of God. Make the right choice today. Vote wisely. Vote Dr. Okeze Victor Ikpazo for Senate, Abia South Senatorial Zone. Vote PDP, Ebe Serembalari.
Magic 102.9
News. All news now. Who knows what's next, but we'll be there.
The news at dawn on Magic 102.9 FM, Aba. The headlines. Nigeria may lose $23 billion in 2023 if crude oil theft is unchecked. IPOB asks Southeast residents to ignore 5-day sit-at-home order. From the foreign scene, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights condemns Russia's air raids in Ukraine. These and other stories, plus business, entertainment, sports, and weather update in a moment. Always remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom at magicfm.ng or WhatsApp 0907 677 1029. I am Bonnie Onogu with the news. The National Security Advisor, Babagana Mongonu, has disclosed that the federal government could lose $23 billion in 2023 if crude oil theft continues. Mongonu made the disclosure on Tuesday during the inauguration of a special investigation panel set up to check crude oil theft in Nigeria. The NSA expressed worry that Nigeria currently produces 1 million barrels of crude oil per day as against 2 million barrels, and that is a target by the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. While lamenting the poor revenues accruing to the petroleum sector, he charged members of the committee to work towards bringing the menace under control.
Some sources, and these sources vary, put the figure of daily crude oil losses at 800,000 barrels per day. This translates to a loss of income of about 64 million United States dollars daily at the rate of 80 United States dollars per barrel. Consequently, it is projected that if this trend continues unchecked and these figures keep fluctuating, it would result in a revenue shortfall of approximately $23 billion. This translates to a loss of about 10 trillion naira.
The committee is expected to submit its report by February 21, 2023. 2 persons were killed in Ebonyi State on Monday night as police and gunmen engaged in a shootout in Abakaliki, the state capital. Reports say the gunmen attacked the police checkpoint along the Presco Junction axis of the Enugu-Abakaliki Express Road. The incident created panic and tension along the major expressway as motorists and commuters scampered for safety while the gun exchange lasted. The gunmen, who operated on a motorcycle, on arriving at the junction, opened fire on the policemen on duty, while the policemen responded immediately, resulting in a gun battle. When it was over, people who went close observed that a policeman was shot dead, while one of the gunmen was also killed. Police spokesperson Chris Anyang confirmed the incident, saying 1 policeman and an unknown gunman was shot dead during the clash. The IPOB has told Southeast residents that it did not give any 5-day sit-at-home order in the region. IPOB therefore asked the people to ignore the order, describing it as a senseless order from those against the Biafra agenda. This follows a video circulating online ordering the Southeast to observe a sit-at-home from December 9 to 14, 2022. In a statement, IPOB's publicity secretary, Ima Powerful, said the group never issued any sit-at-home order on the days so mentioned. He advised every Southeast resident to ignore such order. Bus drivers in Onitsha, Anambra State have protested alleged incessant extortion by touts and illegal revenue agents, as well as lack of motor parks in the commercial city. The protesters who blocked the Onitsha end of the Niger Bridge said the extortion followed government's inability to provide motor parks for them. The protest, which lasted for about 2 hours, led to heavy gridlock, which forced some commuters to forgo their vehicles and trek to their destinations. One of the drivers, Oliver Eluwa, wondered why they would continue to suffer extortion after paying the agreed levy to government coffers. He vowed that they were prepared to continue the protest if nothing was done to stop the ugly development. Reacting, a local vigilante operative who preferred anonymity said he was among those sent to stop the protest, but they were unable to avoid clash in view of what he termed an intimidating number of protesters. The National Union of Local Government Employees, NULGE, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to probe the spending of all the local government areas of Nigeria to ascertain how much truly got to the local governments from what was released from the Federation account. NULGE National President Hakim Ambali wants the President to start the audit from 2015.
We are saying publicly that there is no local government in Nigeria in the last 5 years that earn less than 80 million as federal allocation every month. And this money, 1/3 of it did not get to local government in Nigeria. There are times federal allocation to local government goes between 100 million and 200 million, which is meant to usher in tremendous growth and development, to make life more meaningful to Nigerians that have been diverted, pilfered, and misapplied.
The NULGE president advised Nigerians against voting politicians who lack policies for proper local government development. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has knocked the federal government for failing to complete and deliver the East-West Road, saying his government had been compelled to construct alternative routes to save and boost Rivers' economy. He said his administration was deliberately creating new roads through Woji and Eleme towns into One oil and gas-free zone to encourage substantial industrial activities in River State. The governor spoke at the kick-off of the reconstruction work on the 7.2-kilometer Alodi-One road and 3-kilometer internal roads on Tuesday, which was performed by Donald Duke, former governor of Cross River State in Alodi town of Eleme local government area.
That is, without mentioning words, that this is the economic hub of the state, and therefore everything must be done to make sure more economic activities are attracted here. Opening all these roads will of course give the companies the hope that one day the federal government will remember the East-West road. And that is why we say the people you nominate for appointment is key, not those who always think about their personal pocket.
Wike noted that Eleme Council served as the economic hub of Rivers and everything was being done to attract more investors and encourage existing ones. The Nigerian Bar Association President Yakubu Mekau yesterday declined to participate in the call to bar ceremony presided over by the Chairman Board of Benchers, Wole Olanikwekun. The NBA president in a statement said to attend would be to endorse, celebrate, or condone a practice that he considered unwholesome and unprofessional, but by virtue of the Rules of Professional Conduct for Legal Practitioners 2007. Mekau's action came 2 days after he wrote a letter to the chairman of the Body of Benchers asking him to step aside and not preside over the call to bar ceremony. He cited allegations of professional misconduct against Olanikwekun in the wake of the scandalous email by a former partner in his firm, Adekunbi Ogunde, to Saipem, an expatriate company, claiming that the senior lawyer uses his office as Board of Benchers chairman to influence judges and get favorable judgments for his clients. In a statement, the NBA president detailed what had transpired at Monday's meeting of the Body of Benchers. The Nigerian Communications Commission's Computer Security Incident Response Team, NCC-CSET, has warned about the potential harm of taking part in the Invisible Challenge on TikTok, revealing that it exposes devices to information stealing malware. The NCC-CSET advisory said threats across, or rather actors, have taken advantage of a viral TikTok challenge known as the Invisible Challenge to disseminate an information stealing malware known as the WASP. This is contained in a statement issued by the NCC Public Affairs Director, Ruben Morka. The WASP stealer, which is high in probability with critical damage potential, is a persistent malware hosted on Discord that its developer claims is undetectable. The team said some ways to forestall such an attack include avoiding clicking on suspicious links, using anti-malware software on your devices, checking app tray, and removing any apps that you do not remember installing or that are dormant, and embracing healthy password hygiene practices, such as using a password manager. You're listening to the news at dawn on Magic 102.9 FM. Abba, next is Business Update.
The Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has limited weekly cash withdrawals over the counter to 100,000 naira for individuals and 500,000 naira for organizations regardless of their size. Withdrawal at POS terminals has also been limited to 20,000 naira per day. The directive will take effect from January 9, 2023. The directive comes as the CBN prepares to effect a change of Naira notes in circulation starting next week, precisely on December 15. The directive is contained in a December 6 memo classified as confidential titled Naira Redesign Policy Revised Cash Withdrawal Limits and signed by Haruna Mustafa, Director of Banking Supervision. The memo said further to the launch of the redesigned Naira notes by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on Wednesday, November 23, 2022. And in line with the cashless policy of the CBN, all deposit money banks and other financial institutions are hereby directed to note and comply with 1. The maximum cash withdrawal over the counter by individuals and corporate organizations per week shall henceforth be 100,000 naira and 500,000 naira respectively. Withdrawals above these limits shall attract processing fees of 5% and 10% respectively. 2. Third-party checks above 50,000 naira shall not be eligible for payment over the counter, while extant limits of 10 million naira on clearing checks still subsist. 3. The maximum cash withdrawal per week via automated teller machines, that is ATMs, shall be 100,000 naira, subject to a maximum of 20,000 naira cash withdrawal per day. 4. Only denominations of 200 naira and below shall be loaded into the ATMs. 5. The maximum cash withdrawal via point of sales, that is POS terminal, shall be 20,000 naira daily. 6. In compelling circumstances not exceeding once a month, where cash withdrawals above the prescribed limit is required for legitimate purposes, such cash withdrawals shall not exceed 5 million naira and 10 million naira for individuals and corporate organizations respectively, and shall be referenced to processing fees in 1 above, in addition to enhanced due diligence and further information requirements. Economic activities in the construction and real estate sectors contributed 20 trillion naira to the nation's gross domestic product in the first 3 quarters of 2022. This is according to the GDP report released by the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS. The report showed that construction services earned 12.9 trillion naira, while real estate contributed 7 trillion naira to the GDP. Further analysis revealed that construction contributed 9.5% to nominal GDP in the third quarter of 2022, higher than the 9.26% it contributed a year earlier, and higher than the 7.95% contributed in the second quarter of 2022, and also grew by 18.92% on nominal terms year-on-year in the 2022 third quarter. From Magic Business Desk, this is Jude Ochang.
Sports, traffic, weather. You can depend on us. It means variety and breaking news when it happens.
102.9 FM.
Now the foreign scene. The United Nations Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, yesterday met with Ukrainian human rights activists in a bomb shelter because of Russian bombs falling on the city of Kiev. During his second day, during his official visit, the commissioner had to move the meeting to the bunker as air raid alarms sounded across the country. Turk, who lamented that it was now the new norm for the population in Ukraine, said it has adverse effect on the civilian population.
On the point of meeting human rights defenders on my second day in Kiev, and I had to move this meeting down here to this shelter. You see UN colleagues behind me who are here with me. There was a wave of missile attacks against Ukraine, including some of them ending up in the proximity of Kiev. You can imagine what this means for the population. It has become almost the new normal, but it has a huge impact on civilians, and it has to stop.
And in entertainment, African rapper number 1, M.I. Abaga, has stated that the reason he speaks with authority regarding hip-hop in Nigeria is because of his sacrifices for the genre of music. In a video posted on his Instagram, the multi-award-winning rapper insinuated that the video was in reaction to the events that have followed Wizkid's comments on hip-hop and Nigerian rappers. M.I. in the video stated that he struggled for years to get rap to what it is, while also acknowledging the efforts of other rappers such as Vector, SDC, Illblaze, Ice Prince, Jesse Jax, Neto C, Ladipo, and YC, among others.
I mean, this is a great year for the genre. People get upset when I talk like with an authoritative voice about hip-hop. But no, listen, I am MI, now me be MI. Now me don't suffer for this game, for where it is now. It's undisputed. So when I speak, I am speaking with the experience, with the weight of my contributions. You know what I mean? And I want to say this was a great year for the genre. And that's what's important. Because at every time since I came in the genre, we've been criticized. I came in through criticism.
Wizkid had in an interview recently stated that hip-hop was dead and he was bored with the similarity in beats and lyrics. His comment generated reactions from Nigerian rappers including YC, Ladipo, AQ, Black Bones, and MI. Wizkid would later double down on his statement by describing Nigerian rappers as broke, while stating that Sarkodie, Nasty C, and Black Sheriff were the only rappers in Africa. As sports now, Youth and Sports Minister Sunday Dare has asked the newly inaugurated Interim Management Committee IMC of the National Professional Football League NPFL to resuscitate the league and bring it to its past glory. Dare, who stated this in his post in his office in Abuja when he hosted members of the committee, expressed concern over the deterioration of the NPFL, which he said was once the country's pride. The sports minister explained that football could also become a profitable business in the country if only the league could be resuscitated. He also said private investors were ready to come with their resources if only the governance structure and environment was right. He therefore called on the IMC to leave no stone unturned in ensuring the rebirth of the league. Speaking earlier, IMC Chairman Benga Elegbeleye assured that members would bring their wealth of experience to bear in ensuring the resuscitation of the league. And now checking out weather quickly. Daytime will be mostly cloudy, while temperature will be high at 35 degrees Celsius. Winds will be west-southwesterly and variable, and the chance of rain is 5%. Fogs will be developing late in the evening. Temperature then will drop to 23 degrees Celsius. Winds will be southwesterly and variable, while the chance of rain will increase slightly to 14%. And that concludes the news this morning, but a quick look at the top stories before we go. Nigeria may lose $23 billion in 2023 if crude oil theft is unchecked. So says the National Security Advisor, General Mongonu. And IPOB has asked Southeast residents to ignore any 5-day sit-at-home order that it did not direct. From the foreign scene, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights has condemned Russia's air raids in Ukraine. Always remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom at magicfm.ng or WhatsApp 0907 677 1029. I am Bonnie Onobu. Thanks for listening.
Well, sure, we're up again. How is it? How's the weather with you?
Well, so. Chasing the dough. But I'm hearing that I cannot withdraw more than 20.
Well, I don't know.
In a country that all around me, I see, do I say ruralness?
Well, so limiting cash withdrawals, deposit money banks, and other financial institutions ordered to ensure that weekly on-the-counter cash withdrawals does not exceed 100,000 and 500,000 respectively. And down with the ATM, the 20K and all that in that order. I'm kind of wondering your reaction to this development, how it's going to help the economy.
Well, they are the experts. I would speak from the layman's angle, and I can always say that, until we make it close to being perfect, we cannot, begin to prescribe such just yet. Because I live in Aba, for instance. Aba is, a huge market, where buying and selling is on the go. And we say it's a mini cashless society. Mm-hmm. What it means is that if I'm coming from Uzuakoli, for instance, and I need to buy something in Ariaria, if you ask me, what I want to buy is like maybe 100,000 or 50 or 60, and I don't want to carry the cash on me, I probably will not be able to withdraw more than 20 from ATM. But my intention is to pay cash, and there are points, where you just can't, begin to go through the process of, paying it through ATM and all that, or POS.
Even on ATM level,
it will create some sluggishness, in terms of business transaction. Again, even to make a pot of soup in your house today, let's tell ourselves, some wives go to the market on Friday and they want to make, let's say on Saturday, they want to make a pot of egusi, which we call obobo in my place, by the way, or ogbono, and some stew and stuff like that, and buy some pastas and stuff, buy some fish and meat, and you go to the meat seller, you say, okay, POS, egusi woman, POS. But if you look at the cost of things in Nigeria today, even if you go to the market with 30,000 naira for the average Nigerian, you have to expend it in that order. How do you transact business, looking at all those variables?
Well, you made a point. You made a point, sir. The experts will have to exegete and look into this.
The experts will go to all the squares that you can call Ahia.
Yeah, sure.
Ahia Square. I didn't say Market Square. I said Ahia Square. And get those stuff. But I want to believe that the local man from Umogele will not just go there.
Beyond that, a country, our country, how things plays out in our country. Some are still the big people on the high hills and all that, above the law, can sit in the comfort of their rooms and their palatial homes and all that.
Absolutely.
Make phone calls and distance load. At the end of the day, it's the low-income earners and the are going to suffer this because they still have access to anything they want. How is it going to help the system? That's the angle I'm looking at.
I can't say. Maybe they'll begin to explain. Except that we are used to a system where they throw things at Nigerians and there is no further analysis, no further highlights, no further enlightenment, nothing. They just say, "Nah, so it be and so it is." But I can assure you that by the time I leave Aba, I go to Isialangwa North and South. Maybe the next point is Umahia. Before I see anything that looks like township again, is Okigwe. And from there, heading up to Enugu, maybe the Ogus of this world and all that. Then you enter Enugu. Yes, it's a city. But before I see another thing, a place that looks like a city, maybe I say, okay, Nsuka or 9th Mile, Ungo, that is developing. Okay.
And after developed, it's not developing. So
it's developing on the hill.
Anyway, thank you.
And then from Nsuka, the next thing you talk about Obolafo is also developing, and then you come to my village, which is still very, very rural.
I see. Right.
Very, extremely rural. And then I go to the village to spend 5 days, and there are a lot of things to do. Maybe it's a burial, maybe it's marriage, maybe it's something, and I cannot spend X amount, I cannot withdraw X amount. It's kind of crazy.
That's more to it. Let's see how we progress from here and see what happens in the next couple of weeks. A good luck to you.
Thank you.
I'll see you then.
But I hope Nigerians will have a voice on this.
Sure, yeah.
Good morning. Like the G in the building. 102.9. Good morning.
Stay right here.
nchere gị maka gịnị kwanụ nna lee anya ugbu a ka anyị malitere ọ fọdụrụ ugboro 10 anyị ka ga
nna mewezie naanị gị ike agwụla m
eziokwu
gịnị nyere gị ike niile ahụrụ m ọrụ niile rụrụ ụnyaahụ
ọ dị mfe lee anya kwa ụtụtụ ọbụla ka m na-etinye Olympic milk na nri ụtụtụ ma ọ bụ were ya na-aṅụ tii ọ na-enyere m aka ịkwụrụ chenji m ogologo ụbọchị dum
naanị Olympic milk ka m ga na-aṅụzikwa ugbu a o chai gịnị mere na ịgwa anyị maka ya kamgbe
orie ndụ mma jupụtara na Olympic milk ka ị kwụrụ chinchin ogologo ụbọchị dum.
Olympic milk, stay active.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chill drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? Abeg, help us bring one chill drink, come.
Risi, sorry, please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, Ke?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20k free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
My friends? My friends are crazy and sweet, wild and caring, weird and loving. They have their scoring, but they are also angels, flawed in their ways, yet awesome in every way possible. Chasing wins, one loss at a time. My besties are flawsome. Watch them only on Showmax from 10th November. Sign up at showmax.com.
It's the time of the year. Come, let's chill together. Pop Chivita, make we jolly. Ooh, yeah. All over Naija, anywhere you day. Share Chivita with your family and friends. Enjoy this Christmas. Oh, 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 oh. Let's celebrate.
Everyone has a Chivita this season. What's your Chivita?
Monkeypox is a viral infection. Some of the signs and symptoms are rashes at the following regions: hands, legs, face, sometimes around the genital. Other signs are high fever, sore throat, headache, and body pain. To prevent this, stay away from person or persons who are infected by this virus or someone showing signs and symptoms of this virus. Please note, do not touch or eat animals that show signs and symptoms of this virus. Wash your hands regularly under running water or use hand sanitizer. Don't hug, shake, kiss, or have sexual intercourse with someone with the above mentioned signs and symptoms. If you observe all or some of the above mentioned signs and symptoms, please report to the health officer or ward in your local government or visit any health center nearest to you. By doing this, we all will secure and prevent our environment from monkeypox. This message is from Abia State Ministry of Health in conjunction with the World Health Organization.
The President General and the entire people of Mbutu Umojima Ancient Kingdom Town Union wish to invite all our special guests, esteemed friends and well-wishers to the 2022 annual celebration of Mbutu Umojima Ancient Kingdom and launching of 500 million fundraising for the building of the ultra-modern community event center and security post. Conferment of traditional chieftaincy titles and award of excellence shall be conferred to our illustrious sons and daughters. Date: Friday, 9th December 2022. Venue: Mbutu Umojima Community Secondary School. Time: 10 a.m. prompt. Chairman of the occasion: Mr. Chide Onyuku Ajebu, FCA. Special guest of honor: Okezie Victor Ikpeazu, PhD, Executive Governor of Abia State. Special guests and chief launcher: Engineer Enyinaya Nwafo, GMD, CEO, Tunnel Ends, Aba. Father of the Day: Most Reverend Isaac Chijioke Nwobia, Archbishop of Aba Ecclesiastical, Bishop of Isialangwa South. Chief hosts: Dr. OK Prince Ofomba, JP. Signed: Mr. Prince Michael Azu, Chairman, Organizing Committee. The Great Benue Youth Association, Aba, Abia State, cordially invites you to her end-of-the-year party, which by God's grace comes up as follows. Date: Sunday, 11th December 2022. Time: 12 noon. Venue: Girls Secondary Commercial School, Asa Road by Echefu Road, Aba, Abia State. For more information, contact 0916 071 8847. Again, 0916 071 8847. Announcer: the planning committee under the leadership of Mr. TSE Henry, CPC Chairman, Mr. Vincent Kayambe, PRO.
The International Gospel Ministers Conference of the Aba Sub-Region presents All Gospel Ministers Conference. Team: the Church on the Threshold of Departure.
Good news to all gospel ministers in Aba Sub-Region and beyond. Are you a general overseer, pastor, Bible teacher, reverend, evangelist, apostle, gospel music minister, deacon, or an elder indeed, youth or campus pastor? Then you are qualified and specially invited to attend the All Gospel Ministers Conference, scheduled as follows.
Date: Friday night, December 2022. Venue: Watchman Thy Son Headquarters, East by Park Road, River Layout, Aba. Time is 10 a.m. prompt.
IGMC of the R, raising a great army of believers for imminent great harvest of souls, bringing about a great harvest of souls into the kingdom, as well as a mighty revival in the entire church, fulfilling what the Lord has termed as the pre-rapture necessities.
The family of late Chief Nwanmo Ukebu Egege of Umuegege Village, Obo Ancient Kingdom Autonomous Community, Aba North in Abia State, announced the death of their beloved mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, wife, sister, and friend, late Mrs. Comfort Ben Egege, who passed away on the 29th day of March 2022 after a brief illness. She is aged 107. Burial arrangement: Wednesday, 14th December 2022. Christian wake at her husband's compound. Thursday, 15th December, 10 a.m. Body leaves SDA mortuary, Obohill, Aba, to her hometown, Umuegege Village. 10:30 a.m. lying in state in her husband's compound. 12 p.m. funeral service by United Evangelical Church, Obo Hill, Aba. 1 p.m. interment. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Signed, Christopher Aswanya Friday, one more IYKEDGEE1 and Uloma NU IYKEDGEE for the family. AFED Day, AFED Day, AFED Day. The Association for Formidable Educational Development, AFED, cordially invites all members, proprietors and proprietaries of private schools in Abia State to her AFED Day celebration. Date, Thursday, 8th December 2022. Venue, Wilcox Comprehensive Secondary School, Obo Hill. Time, 10 a.m. prompt. All proprietors and proprietaries of member schools are requested to be seated by 10 a.m. prompt for a crucial meeting and interface with the team from Global City Impact Foundation. Signed, Pastor Clement Ihoro, State Secretary, and Elder F.U. Ekbu, State Controller.
Apadakwenu Enyimba, apadakwezuonu Enyimba Enyo. A ga-enwe end of the year meeting yaba ọgbakọ nke ikpeazụ maka afọ 2022 maka ndị Aba Landlords Protection and Development Association APADA. Meeting abụ for both old and new members. Ọ ga-adịkpọkpọ n'ihi na ga-eleba anya n'isiokwu ndị dị oke mkpa. Ọgbakọ ahụ ga-adịkwa oke mkpa o, ya mere ọnụ karịa ibe. Ebe ọ ga-adịbụ na Unibi Hall nke ahụ nọ na nọmba 5 Ngwa Road, Aba n'Unibi Hall ebe ahụ n'elekere 3 nke ehihie 3 p.m. ka ọ ga-amalite. Na Wednesday bụ abalị ya bụ 7th December 2022. Biko ọ bụrụ na ị bụ onye APADA maọbụ onye chọrọ isonyere ndị APADA, hụ na ị ga-esonye n'ọgbakọ a n'ihi na ọ ga-adịkpọkpọ. APADA kwezuonu Enyimba Enyo. Ndị tere aka n'ọkwa bụ onye Acting President General Engineer Leonard Onyemesiri na Comrade Benson Imo, Secretary General na ha ndị APADA.
With total submission to the will of Almighty God, we, the family of late Chief Bob Chinasoku Otuonye of Umuagomo Village in Ezukwaba Autonomous Community in Aba South Local Government Area, Abia State, announces the departure to eternal glory of our beloved wife, mother, grandmother, sister, and member, Deaconess Bridget Ugomma Onyangula Bob Otuonye, née Ogoro, aged 60. Funeral arrangement. Monday, December 6, 2022. 10 a.m. Service of songs by CAC Aba DCC Ground Women Association. Friday, 9th December, 8 a.m. Body leave St. Anthony's Hospital Mortuary, Aba, to her husband's compound, 199 Omuma Road, Aba. 10 a.m. Body lies in state in her husband's compound. 11 a.m. Funeral service to be conducted by Christ Apostolic Church, Aba, DCC. 1 p.m. interment. Sunday, 11th December, outing service at Christ Apostolic Church, 52B Gas Line, Aba. May her peaceful soul rest in peace. Amen. Signed, Mr. Chibueze David Bob Otuonye for the family. Great Ingwa Women Workers Association, Greats NWWA, great indeed. With deep sense of sorrow, we announce the demise of our member, Mrs. Nkechinyere Fortune Wakama, who will be laid to rest on Thursday, December 8th, 2022, at Ohanze Umurire Village, Osaoku, in Obingwa Local Government Area. Time is 10 a.m. prompt. Signed, Mrs. Chidima Blossom Adeli, President, Mrs. Ngozi Okachuku, Secretary, and Lady Nkiru Justina Ori, PRO. Operation Push, Operation Push, Operation Push. The Healing Pool Evangelical Church, aka Power Sanctuary, cordially invites you to her special